Good afternoon. So, we're going to talk a little bit about continuing to strengthen not only our resilience muscles, but today we're also going to talk about building up our letting go muscle. So, letting go of habit and of control and of the need to fix and advise. So, I'm talking about having a conversation using compassion and making space for what's called deep listening. So, what's this all about? Why am I bringing this up? There are times where we are given the opportunity to work through conversations that are challenging, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a partner, a coworker. And I think our common go-to way of approaching conversations, particularly if we know that it might be fraught with emotion or that we might disagree, is to prepare ourselves using perhaps feelings of protection and defensiveness. What if you came to a conversation with compassion, which is a sister quality, loving kindness? So where you sit in the shared humanity of the other and you approach the conversation with a giving of space to see if you might be in a position to help wisdom arise in the conversation, whether that wisdom is from you or from the other, but also being A-okay with letting go of a particular outcome. And also letting go that you have to be the one to get to a certain point of resolution. Maybe this is just sowing the seed or laying down the foundation for what's next. So, a compassionate, deep listening. Perhaps you try it on with somebody that you are in a space of comfort with. This is a great way to practice this particular style of listening. And it does take practice. So the idea of it, your homework, is to find a partner to do this deep listening exercise with. And you agree that it's going to take about 11 to 12 minutes. You sit down together and you determine a topic of interest, something that you both feel like you want to talk about with the other, and you set a timer. The first minute, you sit quietly. You get grounded and you create a space of safety and of compassion, of shared humanity. You determine who's going to go first, and that person has a full 5 minutes with a timer going to share their thoughts, their reflections, their inner wisdom about whatever that topic is. Your role as the listener is to sit and listen. Watch their body language. Notice the inflection of their voice. What moves you? What do you resonate with? And what do you notice that you push against? Sit without judgment and really hear what the other person is saying. By giving them a full 5 minutes without trying to fix or advise or preparing a statement to what they're saying, you're just allowing it to be. Timer goes off. 1 minute of sitting in full reflection. You can sit with your eyes closed, you can just sit with your eyes looking down, but take a moment to process what was just said. Then it's the next partner's turn. Again, 5 minutes to say what you feel called to say about that particular topic that you chose. And it doesn't have to be in response to whatever the first person shared, but that may have shifted your thinking and brought you towards another perspective that maybe calls to you to speak to. You might be surprised by what comes out of your mouth. It wasn't what you intended to say, but it has a deeper meaning, perhaps. Maybe it's a little bit more authentic. And then timer goes off. You have 5 minutes, same thing, and you spend 1 to 2 minutes with your partner discussing how that whole experience was for you. How was that? What did you discover about having to sit in deep listening and give the other full space to say what they felt like they wanted to say. It's a very uncommon thing that we don't typically do. And if we practice it with those that we feel comfortable with, or those that we feel maybe more in line with, it is intended to then help us to then better position ourselves into compassionate listening for those that we might feel challenged by, that we don't understand. Compassionate, deep listening. Shared humanity, an acknowledgement that the other has wisdom and also suffers as you do with the same things that we might all suffer from. Yeah? Okay. I really, really hope you will give this a try. Try to be quiet and allow another's being to speak without you having to judge, fix. Yeah, it's an important criteria to go ahead and really connect with another. With that, give it a go. I wish you an amazing week, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Namaste.